The laughter echoed through the gym like cruel thunder, bouncing off the walls and piercing deeper than any words could. Emma stood frozen on the pickleball court, her paddle dangling loosely in her hand, her cheeks burning with embarrassment. She had just missed an easy shot, and the group of girls on the opposite side, known for their loud mouths and sharper tongues, wasted no time mocking her. "Nice swing, loser," one sneered. Another mimicked her timid stance, sending the rest into hysterical laughter. For a quiet girl like Emma, who already struggled to fit in, it felt like the entire school was watching her fail. Emma had never been good at standing up for herself. Books and sketch pads had always been her refuge, not sports. Pickleball wasn't even her choice. It was a mandatory part of gym class. But for the bullies, it was their stage. They thrived on humiliating anyone who seemed weaker, and Emma was their favorite target. Each day felt like another test of her patience, and today they pushed harder than ever. She wanted to cry, but something deep inside her, something long buried, was stirring. Her only friend Mia whispered encouragement from the sidelines. "Don't let them get to you. You're better than this, Emma. Just play your game." Emma gave a small nod, gripping her paddle tighter. She didn't want to believe she could take them down, but Mia's faith planted a seed. Still, the bullies were ruthless.
Ow.
Their leader, Chloe, was the self-proclaimed MVP of the pickleball team. Chloe thrived on competition and enjoyed making others feel small, and Emma was her favorite victim. The game resumed, and Emma tried to focus, but Chloe smashed every ball with precision, aiming near her to watch her scramble. The laughter and snickers grew louder each time Emma fumbled. Her frustration boiled, but instead of retreating into silence, something inside her snapped. For the first time, Emma thought, "What if I stopped being afraid?" She tightened her ponytail, squared her shoulders, and locked eyes with Chloe. When the next serve came, Emma moved with surprising speed. Her paddle connected cleanly, sending the ball flying past Chloe before she could react. The bullies went silent for a moment, stunned. Emma's heart raced, but she didn't stop there. Point after point, she found her rhythm. Each swing carried the weight of every insult, every mocking laugh she had endured. The quiet girl they thought would crumble was now striking with fierce determination. Chloe grew frustrated. She wasn't used to being challenged, especially by someone like Emma. "Lucky shot," she hissed after every point, but her confidence wavered. The game that started as a joke to embarrass Emma was now slipping out of her control. The other bullies exchanged nervous glances, realizing their leader was being dismantled right in front of them. Emma's arms ached, her lungs burned, but she refused to stop. With every rally, she poured her fear, pain, and anger into her shots. She wasn't just playing pickleball anymore. She was reclaiming her voice, her strength. The final point came after a long rally, the gym buzzing with tension. Chloe tried her signature slam, but Emma anticipated it. She leapt forward, swinging with everything she had. The ball zipped past Chloe, landing squarely on the line. The whistle blew. Game over. Silence filled the gym before a few claps erupted, then more. Until the entire class was cheering, Emma's chest heaved, her hands trembling, but her eyes burned with pride. For the first time, she stood tall, not hiding behind silence or fear. Chloe stormed off the court, her ego shattered, while the rest of her crew avoided Emma's gaze. Mia rushed over, nearly tackling her in a hug. "I knew you could do it. You were amazing." Emma laughed breathlessly, tears pricking her eyes, not from sadness this time, but from overwhelming relief. She had faced the people who tried to break her, and she had won. From that day on, Emma was no longer just the quiet girl. She was the girl who stood her ground, who turned humiliation into strength, and who proved that courage doesn't come from loud voices, but from a determined heart. The bullies never bothered her again, and Chloe, though still prideful, never dared underestimate her. The story of Emma's victory spread beyond the gym, inspiring others who felt overlooked or powerless. It wasn't about pickleball anymore. It was about resilience. It's about finding the fire within yourself even when the world tries to snuff it out. Emma had learned that true strength isn't measured by how loudly you speak, but by how fiercely you rise when others expect you to fall.